Sometimes many couples cannot have children due to various reasons. But now, with the help of advanced medical techniques like IVF, surrogacy, sperm bank, the childless couples can have a child. The first such technique is called as IVF or in vitro fertilization. In this technique, fertilization is brought about in the test tube and the embryo formed is implanted in the uterus of the woman at an appropriate time. IVF technique is used for having the child in case of those childless couples who have problems like less sperm count, obstacles in the oviduct, etc. The next technique or process is called as surrogacy. Some women have problems in implantation of embryo in the uterus. Such women can take the help of the modern technique called as surrogacy. In this technique, the oocyte is collected from the ovary of the woman who is having problem in implantation in uterus. That oocyte is fertilized in the test tube with the help of the sperms collected from her husband. The embryo formed from such fertilization is implanted in the uterus of some healthy woman having a normal uterus. Such a woman in whose uterus the embryo is implanted is called as a surrogate mother, while the process is called as surrogacy. The third technique or process is called as using a sperm bank or a semen bank. This concept is similar to blood bank. The semen ejaculated by the desired man is collected after their thorough physical and medical checkup and stored in the sperm bank. As per the wish of a needful couple, the oocyte of the woman of the concerned couple is fertilized by IVF technique using the sperm from the sperm bank. The resultant embryo is implanted in the uterus of the same woman. Name of the donor is strictly kept secret as per the law. Now we'll be learning about twins. When two embryos develop simultaneously in the same uterus and two offsprings are delivered, they are called as twins. There are two main types of twins, monozygotic twin or dizygotic twin. Monozygotic twins. During early period of embryonic development, that is within 8 days of the zygote formation, cells of the single embryo divides into two groups and develop into two separate embryos. Such twins are genetically exactly similar to each other, hence their appearance as well as their genders are same. That is, either two girls are born or two boys. They are also called as similar twins. In case of monozygotic twins, if the embryonic cell divides into two groups 8 days after zygote formation, they may be joined, called as Siamese twins. Dizygotic twins. Sometimes two oocytes are released from the ovary of a woman and both are fertilized by two separate sperms. As a result, two separate zygotes are formed. Embryos formed from these zygotes are separately implanted in the uterus and thus dizygotic twins are formed. Dizygotic twins are genetically different and they may be either of the same gender or they may be of different gender. That is, either they may be two girls or two boys or one may be a boy and one may be a girl. And such type of twins are also called as dissimilar twins. A person's state of being physical, mental and social strongness is called as health. In our country, there is a lack of awareness regarding reproductive health. This is due to various factors like social custom, tradition, illiteracy, shyness, etc. We are in general not very comfortable about talking about reproductive organs or the reproductive health of a person. But we have to understand that just like any other organs of the body or organ system of the body, we have to take care of our reproductive system also. We should not be scared or ashamed of discussing. Because of lack of awareness or lack of cleanliness, many people gets affected by type of disease called as sexually transmitted disease. like for example HIV/AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, or hepatitis B. Most of these diseases are fatal and we can die, because of which we need to be aware about our reproductive health also. Another problem that our country faces is population explosion. Though you have learnt about this in detail in case of geography, but here just to give you an introduction that the excess growth of population within a very short duration is called as population explosion. We know that excess of population is not only causing a heavy burden in a family life, but it is also a heavy economic burden for any country. That is the reason we not only have to be aware about our reproductive health, but as a family, we also have to adopt family planning so that the family size remains small and it's a better and a healthy family. Thank you. That completes your lesson and we'll be discussing the question answers now. The first question is complete the following chart. This is like a difference between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. The first point given is reproduction that occurs with the help of somatic cell is called as asexual reproduction. On the right hand side, the first point is reproduction that occurs with the help of two germ cell is called sexual reproduction. The second point below asexual reproduction, this is uniparental reproduction, thus both male and female parents are not necessary. While the point below sexual reproduction is male and female parents are necessary for sexual reproduction. The third point given below asexual reproduction is this reproduction occurs with the help of mitosis only. Below sexual reproduction, this reproduction involves both mitosis and meiosis type of cell division. The fourth point, the new individual formed by this method is genetically identical to its parent. While below sexual reproduction, new individual formed by this method is genetically different from the parents. The fifth point, asexual reproduction occurs in different individuals by various methods like binary fission, multiple fission, budding, fragmentation, regeneration, vegetative propagation, spore production, etc. Below sexual reproduction, in all individuals, sexual reproduction occurs by gamete formation and fertilization.